that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, Clarion, I love you.
Admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegeween may have been forced to shoot Mr.
That would have been
again.
funny if she did.
How's
honestly.
the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Why is
I was
everything
only out there a
primordial
short time, so it
seawater?
wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time,
Why was he drinking the
how that boy's
fucking
doing.
water? That's not how you
was something I
dive.
found.
He's trying to gain ballast so he could
the abandoned
sink.
zone at the end of the pipes, a
Oh,
good distance into the water.
that's why it's
Closer
a
than I thought.
forbidden zone.
He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work.
Maybe if you were just more
would
like
probably work on what
overt
you
instead
meant.
of weird
There's
and
a
like
knack for picking out who
psychological
had good
about your
intentions,
explanation.
Even when the outcomes were all
Damn.
terrible.
This is stupid.
it's a
This whole
bad
thing is just a
sign if you
case of
haven't
like
plead your case
y'all
to
could have just
Nicolette.
explained your
Want some
the
tea?
shit to people more. But of course, I mean, this is a story-driven game, so you want the mystery
Not
to be there,
particularly.
the conflict.
If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea.
All this dude
Want me to
does
get you
is
a cup
drink
too,
tea.
since I've already made it?
Risley, you crazy.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my
You
hair.
went swimming with that hat on and everything? Alright. Well, I guess, gathered all the information I need to know.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, if anything, I'm just embarrassed for you, since you freaked
you
out so
sure?
much.
You don't
Oh, his
look
boots are so
alright.
fucking cool.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the
Well,
tranquilizer
that was
shot.
an acute case of tranquilizer shot, but it's a chronic case of being a little bitch.
Lenny!
Linny, were you freaking
Traveler,
out again?
Paimon, you're
Pathetic.
here
And
Freminet.
Freminet, ugh.
Is he...
He's
He'll be
dying.
fine. But for now,
I guess
please help me
primordial
lift him
seawater
up.
just works differently. Maybe it's because it was, like pure primordial seawater before? I don't know. Hey, brother. How you doing? It's me, that person you never really talk to too much. He just throws up in front of me. Alright.
His
Thanks.
breathing's beginning to slow down.
In a good way or a bad
Help me
way?
get him to the infirmary.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
I'll
he's
take him from
dying.
this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Alright.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
I guess if it makes the plot go forward. What are you looking at, Paimon?
Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they're having tea. Get over it. They know how to
They
enjoy
probably went to get some
themselves.
tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing
we
Freminet
call
out
it
of the sea.
the sea, but we're in a fucking lake. Like, it's not that fucking big. Clarande say Freminet from the sea. Just what happened? What the fuck's happening? Let's just go and have her fucking infirmary scene. I don't know. What the fuck's going on with the primordial sea? Is that like part of the flooding that was always being talked about? The whole world's about to get flooded over by the wait, hold on, what am I doing? I could teleport. Wait. How far down is that again? Do I need to go like I don't know, do I need to go down here? Huh, there's a hard way to no, it's the fucking infirmary. That's that's where I need to be. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's the whole fucking like is Fontaine flooding because of primordial seas gooshing up? Is that the whole thing happening? Why is the primordial sea gooshing up, though? I bet it's because of fucking Child's whale, that son of a bitch. If only he had control of his cool whale friend, his whale companion. Oh, well, it'll be fine. Freminet, fucking, I don't know. CPR this guy. If he's got water in his lungs, just pop it all out. Why aren't you goo already, too? You're a bad diver if you're swallowing
She's awake.
seawater.
Freminet, how do you feel?
Swallow seawater. Lenny.
Been so long since I heard this kid talk.
We're all here.
Where?
God, you're as much of a pain to listen to talk as I
At the
remember.
Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Freminet, and you are no longer in any danger.
Despite what we made
feel?
primordial
Don't
seawater
push
seem
yourself if
like.
you're not feeling up to it.
I hate his hair, too. I hate so much about Freminet.
It's been so long.
Uh,
See, there's something wrong with the seawater.
Okay.
It's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater.
Gross.
I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
More importantly, what happened after you went into the pipes?
Pipes.
All I remember is having my pipes
Right,
cleaned.
the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay, so what happened? That's it. That's the pipe. Oh my god. Bro, what if we had to do some actual, like, fucking... Oh, do I actually have to play as him? Oh, hell. But what if he had to do some actual, like, scary claustrophobia swimming through the pipes? That'd be terrifying. I hate that kind of shit. Wow. There's, like, some crazy people that do cave diving, stuff like that.
Seems like this pipe
am I, like,
hasn't been
going through a
used in long
dungeon
time.
as Freminet?
It looks abandoned.
I guess it would be a good time to actually see what he plays like, since I've never pulled him or really cared to. Oh.
Where could Master Child be?
And who set up these convenient platforms? And why? Because I can glide. Oh shit, yeah, we're actually playing as him. But we're using... Well, that's a cool looking sword, actually. I was hoping we would have the chainsaw greatsword out, but no luck. Alright. Oh wait, actually, hold on, I'm curious. What do we have for him? Noblesse Oblige. Interesting. And then this weapon increases crit rate by 8%, 5 stacks. Okay. Crit hit removes all stacks? Oh man. Alright. It's not amazing. I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but like, I don't know. You can't even get up to 5... I guess you could get up to 5 stacks easily enough. I forget critting's not as easy in this game as it is in Epic 7. Where it's literally like, if you don't have a 100% crit rate, what are you even doing?
Could he have done it?
Oh, interesting. What does this do? Oh, it's a penguin. Oh, I love it. I have a little penguin friend. It's amazing. Okay, what does this do? Rotate? Okay. Wow, what a puzzle. It's like it solves itself as I progress forward. I can't be so hypercritical all the time. Gotta enjoy the things. Like the mystery of what's happening in the Fortress of Meripia, and also where in the fuck of this section of the place is. Like, goddamn. This whole ass, like, I don't know. It always happens with the dungeon of this game where suddenly you realize, like, there's supposed to be this huge fucking space, like, somewhere within.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Okay, so I guess I need to send it down and probably rotate it then. Okay. Get back down there. Rotate it again. Come on for a minute. I wish I didn't have to see the cutscene at least. It's like I had this on an SSD. Come on, you can design the game for working otherwise. It's a shame though, because, like, I don't know. I really wonder what they're going to do with the future of this game, because people already have the problem of this game is, like, fucking huge. It takes up a lot of hardware space. It's not like... Oh, fuck. I don't really know what its full size is, because I always just look at it as, like, one patch at a time. I don't think it's, like, ARC-sized yet, but it's getting up there. Like, I don't know. It's a legit concern. They're gonna have to make a Genshin Impact 2 or something to cover the rest of this plot. Do what they had to do with, like, the fucking games in the old days where you have to have Disc 2. Load that shit up. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out, I guess.
This is where the
Fucking
water
one day.
starts. Okay.
Oh.
Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Well, I have to do like a whole 30-minute dive prep scene where I gotta put on the stupid suit and everything. God, that'd be such a pain. What is this? I have a little thing hovering over me. Oh, I guess it's just a free whip attack. Means I'm gonna fight some things. Oh, I have like... Oh, never... I thought his sleeves were like little jet engines on the side of his uniform. I was like, oh, that's cool for him.
Vegetation here is a bit more sparse.
Uh-huh.
These traces aren't natural.
Like a
Person
trail?
must have left them, and recently.
Okay.
I should be going in the right
Why is
direction.
Child picking grass out of the fucking ocean?
There are traces here too.
Okay, you don't have to
I need
stop
to
me
keep
for
going.
this. I honestly do not care.
Traces are gone. But I don't see
Perhaps
where they could have
through
gone from
the hole behind the seaweed.
here. Wait.
Oh, is this where the seawater
the-
is? Oh. Damn, that's what she... Oh, wait. That makes sense why he inhaled all of the fucking primordial seawater. Because I thought he had a diving suit on, but no, it's because of Fontainian people breathe in fucking water. Damn, their god's powers backfired. That makes sense now.
About what's going on.
Should have had a rebreather, bro.
Back right now. I should still be able to make it.
Oh, too bad. I really just did all that to, like, walk around and not get into a fight at all. Man, the fuck? This is a fucking, like... Damn, it's like, throw me into a dungeon, don't even let me, like, use this character. I got to see he makes a penguin. I don't even know what the penguin fucking does. Oh my god. Oh, I'm actually taking damage, huh? It's okay, I've got chicken. Freminet, you've always wanted to eat, like, chicken in the bottom of the ocean, right? Eh, you're fine. Get over it. You're overreacting, Freminet.
This is bad.
This is where he was for, like, what, fucking 6 days? Or what? Did we get the full 9 days? I guess we did, yeah. And then he said to meet 9 days later.
Have to push.
Wait, yeah, well, like, where the fuck? Oh, there's Cloran. I don't understand. Like, how is this, like, a whole, like, 9-day or I guess it's, like, for him, this is going to be, like, 3 days of swimming or whatever. What the fuck? Did he have to swim for 2 days to get here? Damn, bro really was just sitting there turned into a pickle.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone.
Yeah.
But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
I mean, behind the seaweed. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
I
It's like,
tried
it's
my
okay,
best to
because
swim
Child
away,
isn't
but I
like
had
from
already put some
Fontaine, so I bet he
distance
didn't even
between
have any
myself and
problem
the
with the
fortress,
primordial
and
seawater.
I just couldn't find the
Because
strength
yeah,
to
like
keep going.
Paimon and I drank it before, and we're just like, this is salty as fuck,
Probably passed out
bro.
sometime after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Yeah, what
Miss
the fuck?
Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too
Nah,
weak,
don't worry about
Freminet.
that. You get your
You
bob
can go
cut out of
after
here.
you've had some more rest. Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another
We don't
few
have
days,
a few days.
so there's no need to hurry.
Obviously, trouble's afoot.
Guest. Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here.
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better
All
than me.
right,
Yeah,
I'll go talk with
it's
him, I
about
guess.
Tiny
Came
actually
down
told
here
us what's
just
going
for
on.
going
Wanna
back
come
up
with
there
us,
to
Lynette?
talk with Risley again. It's okay, they were having tea, they didn't want to be interrupted.
Please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Alright.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
Alright, you two have fun with that. I'm gonna go progress the plot.
I'll leave the infirmary to you. The traveler and I are
Siege,
going
when I
to
want
head
you
out
to
for
be
now.
like an actual
As long
fucking
as you stay in
problem.
here, I don't
So
think you'll
upset.
Thank you.
They would never do that in this game, though. Like, the way they portrayed her really did seem like she was, like, planning some, like, evil shit or something, but, oh well. I guess we'll never have a evil character in this game. Except for if you ever get to play as Senora, but then I'm pretty sure they'll give you some backstory about her. Because, like, even fucking Scaramouche, it's like, yeah, I guess Scaramouche is still, like, consistently evil. Or was before time got fucking rewritten. I don't know, I'm just saying. Like, Siegewin should be a serial killer. I would fucking pull her in a heartbeat in that case. Hey bro, how's the tea? Y'all really just sat here chilling, huh?
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Freminet's condition has stabilized?
Yeah, we pumped out all the seawater from him.
Of course.
Got
I
like one of
wouldn't
those little
have left the
fucking,
infirmary otherwise.
like hand pumps.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewin?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarande. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, didn't the water affect you too?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't
Is she,
mind,
like, a little
I'd like to
British?
perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
Absolutely not.
All
Fuck
right.
you.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
I don't know what her voice is. Maybe it's a little British. I don't know.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Yeah, why are you making things so fucking complicated, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain.
Okay.
How about enlighten?
Alright, then fucking do that.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions?
Oh my god.
You can start with whichever one you'd like
I
to get
asked you a
answered
question
most.
first. You have to answer me.
Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their
Damn.
specific goals,
We outed our
I
own
only
friends.
figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them.
Why
even
did we
though
have
you
to be
didn't
so
know what they were
secretive
trying
of just
to do?
about finding out what happened
They
to
came
one
here with
international
ulterior
prisoner?
motives. Quite
Damn.
adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Why didn't you stop
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Lenny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here.
Good job,
Everything
child.
he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did
Completely
on his own.
self-sufficient.
Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
Exactly.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing.
It's called
Unfortunately, things didn't go
outsourcing,
as planned.
Paimon.
I assume that Freminet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Sounds like a Fontinian
The
problem.
Forbidden Zone
I
has
can
always
swim in it
been
just
Lenny's
fine.
target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
It's already like an international crisis.
True,
Damn.
but you're also a former criminal?
I mean, what the fuck does that matter?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
So y'all like overthrew the original
I wanted to
prisoner? What the
ask,
fuck? Or
Who
warden?
invited Clarant down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Government affairs are
And
weird in
saving
this world.
Freminet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that,
He
yes.
ingests a lot of seawater.
Credit where
so-
credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving.
I guess. I don't know.
Had
I saw what
conditions
he
not
was
been
doing.
as
It
hostile
wasn't
as they
that
were,
impressive.
He probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists? What's
That's
in it?
not something you should be asking after. Neverlet only asked you to investigate Child's
Y'all
whereabouts.
making this so fucking difficult.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Freminet.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary. And we've answered a bunch of questions.
Yeah, we never
that
even got
you
to
threw
see
at
what was
us.
down the hatch.
Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Yeah, we don't even really
Make a
care. We're not that
complaint case.
invested.
Do you really want to know
It's
the
easy
answer?
enough to convince him too. Damn.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Really curious.
Even if the
Come
truth
on.
may not be pleasant.
I mean, it's just seawater.
Follow me.
Okay. All right. About to find out this is like evil seawater. The most evil seawater they're ever done seen. All right, let's go. Where can I teleport wherever we're going? Ah, bitch. All right, probably just wants me to leave the door. Oh, wait, secret entrance? Whoa. Oh. Nice, that's surprisingly quiet.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it?
So what was the hidden
good at
path
it,
in
surprisingly.
the fucking infirmary?
It seems you forgot
what was
just
down
what kind
there?
of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Okay. Alright. Let's go figure out what's happening, I guess. I wonder if anything will have to do with, like, the fucking
Stand on the central plate.
lab.
Wait.
Because, like, the
there
whole
a secret
Fontaine
mechanism
research
or-
facility,
Whoa.
like, I checked the general area out, and it's, like, all ruins, which was kind of disappointing. I was hoping it'd still be, like, a thing, but all there's really there... only did, like, 2 minutes exploring there. It's, like, a bunch of floating cubes and blown-up buildings. It's like, I wanted to see people.
This is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
Except for whatever this
What a huge
is.
door.
A big door, I guess.
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside.
Wow, and
Hence
you
the
made an
name,
exception for
Forbidden
me
Zone.
and Paimon, I guess.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
No.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Yeah, is it really such a secret? It's just doors.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Alright, fine. What's going on with your mystery doors? Can't I have to activate the fucking things for you? Why am I playing as the Traveler for this too? Don't act like I'm about to actually fucking fight anything.
So
Not with just the
the
Traveler.
Stand
And
back.
also, all we did was run over here for a cutscene to happen. Just have the cutscene happen. Jesus Christ. Ah. It's a big gear. I knew it all
Just went
along.
up one by one.
What's in the middle
Go
room?
on, have a look.
Oh my god, fine. I'll do it. Fucker. I'm still playing as Traveler, huh? What would be the problem if I played as another character here? Oh. Mystery music, I like it. It's empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on some. There's a device smack dab in the middle of the room. It looks like
I've
some
been
kind of
interested
massive
in what
sluice
lies
gate.
beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it. But
Interesting.
it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have
Ooh.
not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position.
It's about to burst.
Likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only
You mean
infinitesimally.
pressure?
Normally,
That looks
I
like a
would've ignored
pressure
it.
gauge.
But I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated.
Oh, hey, yeah,
Any
actually.
guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure.
Very reasonable guesses.
And
I've
temperature.
considered
yeah,
both of those
well.
as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary.
Okay.
The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water
Yeah.
pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea.
That's a
I began
good
to make
guess,
a
I
few preparations
guess.
based on that hypothesis.
I guess it makes
Over the
sense with
past
like
few days,
where
the
this
needle has
plot
moved
is
again.
going, but
With
damn.
that and the symptoms that Freminet displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater?
We
But
all
we're
gonna
already
fucking
under the
die.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Well, I mean, it's fine because like we're in a fortress that's waterproof, right?
Yes.
Except we probably
That's very
drink this
likely.
water, don't we? Oh
But
shit.
forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Oh?
Seems like you've figured it out.
Oh?
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For
See,
some
that's
reason,
why I was
the
thinking it was a
primordial
pressure
seawater levels have
gauge.
risen
I was gonna, like,
significantly,
burst
and
right
it's
through
now
there.
very close to us.
Oh.
The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Damn.
If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
If this gate falls, all the Fontaine will fall
Yeah,
with it.
you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine
Damn,
will
a
be turned into
fucking
puddles in
single
the span of the
night.
night.
Jeez. That's okay. That's a Fontaine problem.
Too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea?
Probably
Don't
to
build this place
keep
anyway.
track of it
Your
and maybe
expression tells me you
control
think this
it.
might be
Damn,
part of a
Paimon.
vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual
Oh.
answer may be exceedingly boring.
Oh, tell me,
It's
Mr.
just that
High
the secret
Boots
of the
Man.
Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research.
God, Fontaine.
There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land,
Egeria.
all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of
Where?
them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro
Everything
Archon,
around here is like
asking if there was
everything
still
around Fontaine is
anything
like
they could do.
desert. I thought.
The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning
it's
on the power of
previous
the Hydro Archon,
Hydro Archon's
they
fault.
gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to
Bro,
continue
they got
growing
exiled
ever
not even
larger.
like that far away.
Before
Like,
long, this
is
dark
just
underwater
like
fortress
a mile
became the
away
sinner's
from
only
like
home.
Fontaine City.
And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves.
Wow.
But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld.
What is up with y'all people?
Once they had finished serving their sentences,
Damn.
some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the
What a
ancient secrets of
depressing
the past.
place, my god.
After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontanian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this
Wait,
from an
it's the
elderly
fucking
historian.
researchers that figure
Everyone
out the
else
lore,
just
goddamn.
made it all up.
But
Makes
now
sense,
you
I
know every
guess.
part of that history is true.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says.
Wow.
If this gate fails,
Now I know
then
how this
everyone
connects
will
to
be
the
dissolved
prophecy.
into the sea.
That thing I was wondering. Do you believe
To
in
be frank,
prophecies?
not really.
Well, I mean,
But sadly,
Mona,
that
like,
hasn't stopped this prophecy
fucking,
from proving all
I don't
too
know,
accurate.
she uses Hydra to tell the
Prophecies
future.
are troublesome.
I bet she
things.
would have something good to say
Just
here.
hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So what do you plan to do about it,
Let's
though?
go somewhere else.
Oh,
I want to show you something.
okay, I guess. Show me something, then. Wait, are we getting a cutscene? This loading bar is usually for cutscenes. Oh,
This is it.
but, oh, these two.
Your
Ugh.
Grace, perfect timing.
Fucking
The results from
nerds.
our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh?
Use your eyes.
Nervine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
Wait, the plan.
What?
Plan?
After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical
I break
as
my
well.
own rules all the
Are
time.
you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't
Yeah.
they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
Yeah,
All right
fuck
then,
you.
if your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Damn, y'all are easy to fool.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin.
Who the fuck
I
is
trust
Edwin?
that you've heard of Edwin.
I guess we've heard of him, yeah.
Good. Saves me a bit
Shit, I
of
should
time
have said who.
explaining.
Who the fuck was Edwin?
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
Oh.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Eh?
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Wait, did I miss something?
Gotta admit, I'm tempted
Oh, okay,
as well.
no.
Guys, focus! Focus!
It wouldn't explode, it would implode with the water
That
pressure.
taskmaster over there is Miss
Haven't you
Orlean,
heard of
and is
Titan
also one of
Gate
my
or whatever
technical
the fuck?
consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Oh no.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really
See,
necessary?
everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient
Risley, that's
cover?
workplace harassment.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Damn, fucking
Jeez.
rip Edwin.
Forget I said
guess.
anything then. Follow me.
Okay, so are we blowing this place up or what? I'm so confused.
There's another door that goes right up.
Ooh, we can look at the toxic seawater
Your
from
constant
here.
amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
I mean, it really can. I want to see it transform into a mech. I want it to fight the ocean.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
I mean, this is a pretty cool place, honestly. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit.
Oh shit.
And here
Turn on
you
the mood
go.
lighting. Oh. Oh, what the fuck are we looking at here? Is this all underwater? Oh, it's a big boat, right? It's a big boat?
What a
It is a big
huge
boat.
ship.
Yo, can I get on the big
This is also a
boat?
production zone that Paimon's never seen
Whoa.
before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Is it like One Piece
Not much at all.
merfolk history?
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Oh.
To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Why does that sound familiar?
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee.
What?
Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves.
Okay.
He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Ooh.
There's a ship in this story too?
Didn't he know that ship's too big for the waterways of Fontaine?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point.
No, I don't believe anything.
As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal.
Oh.
Certainly can't hurt to give
So
it
wait,
a
did
try.
y'all build this boat, or is it
So
just
the
chilling
moment I
down
began
here
to
the whole
speculate
time?
that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate,
Okay, so I guess he
also
built the
began this
boat.
project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to.
Just a
to
big
cope with the
distraction
impending disaster.
project. How the fuck did y'all build the boat? Like, no one's come down here. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call.
Alright,
Alright, that's enough
How the
talking
fuck did this
for
boat
now.
even get built in
I'll
the
need
first
another
place?
3 cups
Is that
of tea to
fucking
soothe my throat.
radioactive material
have any
there? What is all
questions?
that green shit?
Seems like you're good.
Also, I feel like
Come
I
on,
have to be
I'll
able to
take you back.
explore that area. It's so, like, detailed. Like, why show it to me if I couldn't run around it? I didn't know there was another underground section to the map. But then again, they always hide, like, a few teleports here and there.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh,
Okay. What are we doing
Thank you so
now?
much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw.
Oh, jeez.
What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
My actions now will decide what Lenny's group does. If I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we can't afford to be reckless
We'll put a
conflict.
lot of thought into it for sure.
Sure we will.
I look forward to what happens next.
Okay, you're not going to enjoy it.